Pt.2 of Mileena's OKI tech. It is using her back one, like in the first video that I made for that, as well as showing other options, mainly after 2 and up 4. It creates roughly the same setup in the other variations, but you get more options in piercing. So I believe you remember me showing this, and then you have to kind of time the back one right so that you can get out the option select. Okay, so there was that. So with this setup, what it does is that it creates a much tighter window, as in it makes it a lot easier for you to input it. Like, it's a lot easier for you to get the timing out, and it won't, you know, like, it won't miss unless they delay their wake up, in which you will still recover faster and still be able to block it. So essentially that's how this works. You dash in and then you do your back one into the enhanced roll. And it does change a little bit because most of the time you'll be doing this within combos. So let me just do one of the standard BMBs. As you can see, like that. So what this does is that creates pretty much this is one way, this is one guess that they have to pretty much get through. So you have that. You can just whiff the back one, in which, as you can see, you're recovering in time to block, so you still have advantage. As you can see, you can still like jump over, you can neutral jump, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. This hitbox is stupid that it's hitting my neutral jump, but you know, you kind of get the idea. So you have that. You obviously have the forward 1-2, back 4. You have those options. You have your forward 4, your enhanced roll, and now another kind that I've come across it. I did a stream, I covered it a little bit before, but this is kind of what it is. It is reversing wake-ups. Wake-ups that have a back-forward motion, they actually will not come out whatsoever. So that is actually good for you, because even if they burn mirror or whatnot, the way that they have to make it come out is that they have to input all of these 3 inputs. Their back-forward, they have to do back-forward back if they want the wake-up to come out. And even if they do that, it still gets reversed and they'll wake up into the corner. So it's after a 2 and up 4 knockdown, you dash up and then you neutral jump. Like that. It's a little tricky depending on the wake up, like depending on the character, but for most, you delay this a little bit. You don't dash in right away. You wait like a split second, dash up, and then neutral jump. But the whole mix-up off of this is that, as you can see, you can't really tell what is going to happen afterwards. And against, like, the fastest armored wake-ups pretty much that she has to deal with would be 8 or 9 frames, which is kind of like Sub-Zero slide, in which dashing up into your forward 1 will still break his armor if he wakes up right away, you know, at the earliest frames possible. If he delays it a little bit, he's still at risk of getting blown up for it. So that's pretty much the perk of it, is that after dashing up, you still have all this advantage to break armor, to create a mix-up, to go for a block string, to grab them, as well as neutral jumping to reverse their wake-ups. And you can't visually tell, you can even just do a crossover jump in and continue your combo that way, as well as just blocking. So that's pretty much what this video was going to cover. Against some wake-ups, depending on where they go, you know, it obviously wouldn't work perfectly the way that you want it to, such as with Cassie's her diving glow kick. Like that's the only wake up that it kind of won't really do much of anything, much of any good. But that's really, it's only like select few. In which, luckily for Cassie, or luckily for us, in the corner, you can just block her stuff and punish her on block afterwards, or punish her on whiff for a full combo. And then without meter, she can't wake up anyways. So it was really that, and then just to show you with the power flip how it works. Let me just time it right. Well, I mean that's it kind of did it. You see how it got reversed, and also it avoids most wake ups too. Like for the back one part, it has to be really quick. You have to do it right away. Like buffer in your dash forward, and then get out the back one into the EX roll for it to come out. And let me put this on random just so that you can actually see how it works. Oh, I didn't do that fast enough. Oops. As you can see how it's just not coming out if she's not waking up. So that's pretty much that. With the back one tech, the back one option select. So you can, and that works against every single wake up in the game. You know, considering that they don't have some weird hitbox. Like the diving glow kick where she kind of ascends and stuff like that. So there's that, and then there was one other character that I wanted to cover really quick. Oh, I guess I'll show you with Sub-Zero. Because the timing, you gain more advantage off of the 2-1 up 4 when you use it within a combo. If you don't do it within a combo, like you do it standing, like when they're just grounded, you still have a lot of advantage, but the window to stuff their wake-ups is a lot tighter. And I'm doing it in the corner just because that's kind of your best bet, like that's the best place to do it, but this also works mid-screen. So I'm gonna try to stuff it, because I don't know why the timing is just really stupid when you do it grounded. As you can see, it's not coming out the right way. But when you do it within a combo, as you can see, or not, it actually stuffs it. So you can see how much more advantage you gain from using 2-1 up 4 within the combos, as opposed to when it's grounded. And you still get the same scenario where the only thing is this timing is just a little different. But let me do this the right way so that he wakes up into the wall. Right there. Mind you, this slide, again, it will not come out if they're not inputting it the right way. As in, if they have like a down back motion or down forward into a special, like down forward into whatever of these 4 buttons, if they have a wake up like that, it will come out, but it will go into the corner. If, again, like if it's back forward, like back forward X or whatever it is, it will not come out at all. Unless they input an additional directional input into the opposite direction of whatever their last input was. So if it's like forward back, they need to input another forward for it to come out. Or if it's back forward, they need to input another back afterwards for it to even come out. As you can see, and I'll set him on auto block really quick. As you can see, it's a full punish because he cannot block that. Let me try to do it one more time within a combo. No. It's trickier to do it within a combo to time the neutral jump, but you can still do the hop over, as you can see. in which if you are gonna do the crossover like this, they would need to reverse their inputs, like they need to correct their inputs. So it does create that mind game where you can't tell where exactly she's jumping, if she's neutral jumping or if she's jumping over. You know, you as a Mileena player, you know where you're going. The opponent does not. And if they could always just wait and then they can try to down to you, or they can try to wake up as they see you coming down. But if they're taking all that time to wait, you can just throw, you know, put in a grab. You can do your forward one, you know, forward 1-2 back 4. You can go for your low. You can go for the EX roll like I was mentioning before. And it just, you have all these options right after that 2-1 up 4. And if they have a really fast wake up that you can't stuff with forward 1, like loud spin, reptile slide, and cast these wake ups like I was showing before, you can always just do the 2-1 up 4, dash up, and do it like this with the back 1 tech. So that's really it. That's all I wanted to cover. You know what? Let me just show you really quick with Scorpion, so you can see what I'm getting at. And for some wake ups, like I'm gonna show up Scorpion, you don't have to choose between 2 different ways to blow up their wake ups. Like this one way covers all of the options. Alright, let's just get this thing going so that this isn't too long. Okay, so this one you can stuff. As you can see. But his flame port you cannot. As you can see, but you can, wait, I'm doing that wrong. You can do that, and it would, you know, it will pretty much stop the teleport one. However, this setup, again, it does not work against the takedown. When you're in the corner though, it doesn't matter what you pick, you can punish him regardless. You just need to get the timing down right. As you can see. And there's this one. And I'll put him on auto block so you can see this too. It's a full combo punish. As you can see. So it pretty much, it covers all of his wake ups. And again, you can always just do nothing and then punish him on block. So that's pretty much it for this like part 2 of the previous OKI video. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'll leave any specific inputs or anything like that within the description, or I'll make a separate video if anything, like an additional video on top of this one. But yeah, I hope that this is of use, and take care.